time. Welcome back, folks. We've got game two of the evening. We've got the Renegades in the white and pink. The Victoria Mooseheads in the dark green and off-white. About to get back underway here. Not working?
The volume was super low.
I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it.
That doesn't make any difference. Main is full.
Oh, hold on. Maybe it's just...
That won't make any. Yeah, you're full blast. Oh, you know what? Here, go.
No, it's on red again.
No, here. Watch it 1 second. No, that's the second mic.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
your mic there. I wonder if we drag this higher. Let's give that a shot. See if that helps. That's cranked. Good.
I don't need a lot of background noise, though.
Yeah, we definitely want to leave the background mics out.
That's good there.
I'll go somewhere quiet and listen. I think you should be okay. I think that maybe that adjustment and then cranking that and that should be good.
So we're still working out the kinks or technical difficulties here. And we'll get it back underway. Second game of the evening. Mooseheads win the draw. Mooseheads will gain the zone. Shot. Knocked aside. He plays it center. And Mooseheads will come up with it. They'll get in the zone again. Tried to make a pass across. Nobody there to take that pass cleanly. Pass will go across the floor. Nobody there to take that pass. Shot on net. Stick save. And another shot. Goaltender covers up for the whistle. So if you're just joining us, this is the Victoria Renegades versus the Victoria Mooseheads. The Renegades in the white and pink. The Mooseheads in the green and off-white. Mooseheads win the draw. Back at the point. Dump down into the corner. And the ball was squared out. And now kept in. Half wall. Shot. Stick save. And tried to break a play with the ball. Was intercepted at the blue line. Now in behind the net. Pass out front. Shot. Off a foot. Rebound, another shot. Saved by the goaltender. Ball will come back out front. Intercepted. And cleared out by the Renegades. Mooseheads in their own defensive end. Try to go in from that pressure. We'll do so. Ball is cleared to center. Good passing player, right? Stick to stick to stick. Top pass. Pass is just behind the winger. Ball's now in the corner. The pass out front. I think it was blocked in front and get a clear shot. Back to the point. Another shot. Another save. And covered up for the whistle on the pressure from the Mooseheads. An offensive zone draw here for the Mooseheads. Goaltender just fixing your equipment here. Bit of delay. 2 minutes into the game. And we'll get back underway. One back with Mooseheads. Shot. Bad save. Ball's cleared out. Renegades will chase after a good run battle. Mooseheads first to the ball. Good pass up to Hamilton, I believe. 52. Good passes. I believe that's Vert. Another pass across. Delayed shot. Off the glass and wide. Ball to Hamilton. Hamilton out front. And a goal out front. Didn't see the ball go in, but good shot out front. Got a 1-0 lead for the Mooseheads. It's not working. So we're still trying to work out our technical difficulties here. My apologies. Mooseheads win the draw. Shot on net. Bad save. Rebound. Oh, good stop by the goaltender with the glove. Ball squared out. Back to the point. Good keeping by Mooseheads forward. Down low. Nobody there to take the pass. Curl back. Try to take a shot on net. Was off a stick. Pass will go across. Shot. Tipped on net. Good stop of the goaltender. Hamilton now in the corner. Back to the point. Shot. Bad save. Ball will squirt out to center. Mooseheads will chase it back in their own end. Ball will now go to center. Now into the defensive end for the Renegades. Renegades will shoot it up. And I believe that'll go for an icing call. No icing, says the referee. Good curl back by Mooseheads defender to get out away from the pressure. Good pass to center. Hamilton now into the zone. Tried to pass across, couldn't take the pass cleanly. Into the slot. Backhand pass. Shot. Stick save. Another shot. And now at the point. Shot, pass into the slot. Hamilton couldn't take it clean. It was curl back. Another drop pass into the feet. Shot. Rebound. Good stop. Goaltender read that well. Back to the point. Nobody take the pass cleanly. Renegades now. Shoot it up the wall. And that'll go for an icing call. It's not working at all? It's not working at all? Oh, it's supposed to be working, but it's delayed on the phone. So again, we do apologize. We're having a bit of technical difficulties through this evening so far. Hope to get it back on track here shortly. Shot from the point. Good stop. Ball's loose in front. And love to side by the goaltender. Rebound off a toe, and ball will come out. Renegades will get away from that pressure. Possible 3-on-1. Good push back by the Mooseheads to get back. Shot. Goaltender see it. Rebound. Oh, off a toe. Goaltender loses her stick on the play. She'll get it back. And Renegades will have it at center. Mooseheads behind the net. Tried to clear, and will do so. 2-on-2. Good pass into the middle. Didn't quite get all in the shot. Ball's loose behind the net. Mooseheads will try to play it out front. Nobody there. Renegades will gain control. Outside the blue. Good run. Better pass. Shot. Good block. Another shot. Good pad save by the goaltender. Good pressure there by the Renegades. Mooseheads defender. Up the wall. And Mooseheads gain control. Into the zone. Shot. Glove save. Looked a little bit tricky for her. Ball's in the corner. Hamilton now. Back to the point. Good play down low. And intercepted by the Renegades, but not out. Mooseheads now into the zone again. Pass to the slot. Nobody there. Intercepted at the blue line. Good run in. Good active stick by the Renegades to poke it away from the pressure. Mooseheads now in the corner. Half wall to the center. Nobody there. Ball doesn't get out to center. Dumped back in by the Mooseheads. Mooseheads now behind the net. Hamilton gets her own pass. Dumps it in behind the net. Good give and go. Oh, just off a stick. Ball's cleared. Not out. Ball squirts off a stick now. Will come out. Mooseheads will have to regain the zone. Ball's in the feet at the blue line. Kept in. Shot. Off a stick and wide. Mooseheads on the half wall. Curls back. Now ball's in behind the net. Give and go. Didn't work. Another shot. Glove decided by the goaltender. Rebound. And goaltender will come up with the whistle. Tonight's game is brought to you by Knapper for all your ball hockey needs. I myself own a bunch of Knapper gear, and I can say it's probably the most comfortable gear I've ever worn. So if you ever want some comfortable ball hockey gear, go follow our friends at Knapper. Chicklets win the draw. Renegades win the draw. My mistake. Ball will come out. Not far enough. Mooseheads keep it in. Hamilton was going to go after it, but it goes out to the front of the net. Couldn't reach it. Point to point. Shot. Hamilton now. Shot. The ball's loose. And goaltender covers up. .750 left to go, first period. We got a 1-0 lead for the Busters. Sorry, Mooseheads, my mistake. Clearly not awake today. Mooseheads in their own end, off a stick. Ball is bouncing. Ball is now loose. Center. Good stretch pass across the floor. Mooseheads still have it. Shot in. Off a glove. Into the slot. Ball will squirt into the corner. Good battle. Renegades will try to get out. And they will not do so. I believe there's a penalty call on the play. I believe a hook. That or a hand pass. It's hard to tell from the ankle. Looks like a hand pass. So ball will come out to the neutral zone. Oh no, my mistake. There is a penalty. Mooseheads got called. I believe for a hook. So the Renegades to the power play. Renegades need to get this to tie the game here, I believe. We will follow up with our scorekeeping team. The clock in the rink says 0-0, but I believe Mooseheads have scored. So we will double check here shortly. Renegades on the power play here. 6:50 left to go, first period. Half wall. Down low. Tried to take a bank pass off the goaltender. Shot. Tip. Just wide. Good tip on net. Another pass out front in the stick. Ball comes back to the point. Ball's bouncing. And good clear by the Mooseheads. Not quite as far as they needed it, but Renegades will have to gain the zone again. And they'll do so. Good shoot in. Renegades need to gain that pressure. It's their power play here. Good way to get away from the pressure. And cleared by the Mooseheads. Good penalty kill so far. Mooseheads had a short-handed opportunity there, but pass didn't connect. That pass also didn't connect for the Renegades. Now Mooseheads have it. They'll gain the zone. Just killing the clock here. Good penalty kill. No icing, says the referee. Good call. Plays up the wall. Hamilton will try to clear it. And she will do so. Possible 3-on-2. Possible break. Shot. Rebound. Loose. Another shot. Another save. The goaltender has been hot tonight. Good better stops. Ball still kept in for the Mooseheads. Good penalty killer on the lots of short-handed pressure. Plays to the slot. Shot. Blocked in the feet. Back to the point. Shot. Stick the side. Another shot. Glove save. Renegades not generating anything on this power play right now. They're stuck on their own end. Good penalty kill by the Mooseheads. 4:28 left to go, first period. Shot. High and wide. Ball's in front. Now poked out. Not far enough. Mooseheads still have it. Dumped in. Down the half wall. Renegades really having a hard time getting out of their zone right now. And now they will get out past their blue. And now past the red line. Dumped it down into the corner. Renegades will chase after. The penalty's over. Pass out front. Nobody there to take the pass. Blind pass it to the Renegade stick into the zone. Shot. Sticked aside by the goaltender, Sidney Akai, I believe. Mooseheads at the wall. Took a weird bounce. Mooseheads recover. And good run in. Mooseheads. Fake curl back. Drop pass. Pass to the slot. Another shot. Stick the side. Ball will square up to the blue line. Now it's in the feet, and ball will come out. Not far enough. Mooseheads dump it back in. Half wall. Into the slot. Shot. Blocked in front. Another fake shot. Now it's cleared by the Renegades. And another icing call. Offensive zone face-off coming up for the Mooseheads. 2:48 left to go, first period. One draw by the Mooseheads. Half wall. Tried to make a pass across in the feet. Pass will go back to the point. Now dumped down into the corner. Good play. Shot. Goes high and wide. Ball returns on the half wall. Ball will come out. Not far enough. Mooseheads will dump it back in. Give and go. Shot. Better save. Another shot up front. Another stop. Renegades having a hard time generating any pressure out of the zone right now. Having an issue with their breakout. Good dump down. Renegades will chase after. Good way to get away from that pressure. Stretch pass. Off Hamilton's foot. She'll turn around and go. Another pass across into the zone. Shot goes wide. Hamilton picking up on the half wall. Gonna curl it into the corner. Now in behind the net. Renegades are trying to play it off the wall. Intercepted. Now at the point. Ball's in the feet. Out at the point. Try to take a shot. Goes high up. Now in behind the net. Renegades will wrap it around the wall. Not far enough. Mooseheads will pinch to keep it in. And shot on net. Goaltender covers up for the whistle. 1:07 left to go, first period. Another offensive zone draw here for the Mooseheads. Scrambled draw. Mooseheads have control. Now in behind that, ball will go up front into the slot. Shot. High and wide. Good keeping by the Mooseheads defender. Good active stick. Trying to take a shot off a stick. Gets her own kind of rebound there. Now back at the point. Shot in behind the net. And I believe that's off a stick and out of play. Good offensive zone pressure here in this game so far for the Mooseheads. 32 seconds left to go, first period. Good one draw by the Mooseheads. Half wall, Hamilton passes across, goes off a stick in behind the net. Renegades now have it. Tried to make a pass out the middle, risky, and now Mooseheads intercept. Hamilton pick it up at the blue line. Pass into the slot. Shot. Off a stick and high and wide. Hamilton gets her own rebound and another pass into the slot. Shot. Oh, just missed. They should have had that one wide open. We'll be back in a few minutes here. So we do have a mistake on my part. I thought the Moosehead had scored. It's a 0-0 draw, my mistake. We're having some technical difficulties in that time frame there, so I do apologize. And welcome back, folks, for the second period of the second game of the evening. The Mooseheads versus the Renegades. 0-0 draw after the first period. Renegades win the draw. Try to make a pass up the wall. Hit the referee, now dumped down. Renegades first with the ball after the run in. Now Mooseheads will try to clear it. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Loosen the now feet. Now Renegades will try to clear. Now Mooseheads get in the zone. Hamilton couldn't take that pass quite cleanly. She'll now have it in the corner. Curls back to the pass behind them. Another shot. Oh, good. Try to almost like a quick wrap around. Goaltender was aware. Good save. Hamilton tried to make a pass up front. Good active stick. Ball is cleared. Not enough for icing. Mooseheads now stretch pass. Oh, couldn't get the stick on it. And icing call on the play. Have an offensive zone draw here for the Renegades. See if they can generate a scoring chance here, get on the board. And Renegades do win that draw, but Mooseheads will take it back. Possible breakaway if they can get away from the pressure. Shot. And good solid stop by the goaltender right in the chest protector. They cover up for the whistle. Good break there by the Mooseheads, but better save by the goaltender. Offensive zone draw, Mooseheads. And scrambly play, but ball's kept in by the Mooseheads. Wall's bouncing. Half wall, good drop pass in the feet. Stick aside by the goaltender. Ball's now in the corner. And sharp angle shot, better save. Tried to fool the goaltender, didn't work. 15:41 to go, second period, 0-0 draw. Good play with Mooseheads down low. Pass up front. Good block in front. Ball tried to clear and off a stick and out. Renegades will chase it down. Tried to lift the stick, didn't work. Good play by the Mooseheads defender. Tried to stretch the pass across. Was able to do so. Good play. Into the zone. Good play. Shot. Oh, I thought it was going to be a shot. It was a fake shot. Pass across. Couldn't connect. Ball tried to clear. Mooseheads still keep it in. Off a couple shoes. Good sneaky play. Backdoor shot. Just goes wide. Mooseheads first to the ball in the half wall. Dump down in the corner. Now in behind the net. Pass up front. Oh, just off a stick and goes wide. Ball's wrapped around the net. First to it does the Mooseheads. Good battle. Mooseheads will try to make a pass up front in the feet. Renegades will come up with it. And good back pressure by the Mooseheads to regain control of that ball. Solid back check. Now Renegades in their own end. Pass to center. Nobody there to connect on the pass. Mooseheads now connect on the pass at center. And see if they'll gain the zone, and they will. Chipped ahead. Now in behind the net. And Hamilton tried to chip it over, and goaltender will cover up for the whistle. Good active read by the goaltender on the pass out front. 13:57 left to go, second period. Still 0-0. It's been a pretty good game so far, back and forth. Not a ton of offensive pressure by both teams yet. I should say sustained pressure. They've had their chances, but nothing sustained. And Mooseheads win the draw. Shot. Goes in behind the net. Ball pops out front. Tries to chip it forward towards the net. Oh, Hamilton couldn't reach it. And now Renegades intercept. Chipped ahead. No icing on the play, says referee. Good call. Mooseheads had time to get it. Hamilton will turn and go with the ball. Good pass. And I believe that's offside. Just a couple steps ahead there. Neutral zone draw. And ball's loose at center. Now dumped. Renegades will chase it. Good run. Shot. Goes wide. Ball will go into the corner. Renegades will try to be first on the ball, and they will do so. Curls back. Try to take a sneaky shot. Didn't work. And Hamilton will try to clear, but gets away from that pressure. Good play. Good there. Possible 3-on-1. Shot. Rebound. Oh, good back check by the Renegades. Mooseheads down behind the net. Pass up front. Nobody there. At the point. Mooseheads will come in. Try to take a shot on net. Goes off a stick and wide. Ball now behind the net. Good pressure by the Mooseheads. Tried to make a pass up front off a stick. Renegades gain control. Hamilton, great back check at center. Disrupts that play. Ball will now go down in behind the net. Mooseheads first to it. Chipped up the wall. And Hamilton all over the ball right now. And now Renegades will try to clear up the wall, and they will do so. Right there to pressure the ball, and Mooseheads forward. And ball will go out of play. Off the stick. .11:45 to go, second period, and still 0-0. Good chances on both ends. I'd say the Mooseheads have had the better offensive opportunities this period, but the game has been pretty even. Ball is now at center, chipped ahead. Mooseheads will chase down, and she'll win that battle. Mooseheads are pretty relentless on their forecheck. Will win a lot of battles down low. Half wall, back to the point. Shot. High, just goes wide. Tried to chip it down, intercepted. Now Renegades will chase it down. Mooseheads turn back and go. 2-on-2. Good play. Good offensive move. Shot. Goaltenders to the side. Renegades will have to turn and go. And she will do so. But Mooseheads defender right on her. Right into the corner. Mooseheads won that battle. I think the Renegade player wanted a penalty, but no call. Mooseheads now shot in. Ball will go into the corner. Renegades first to the ball. 10:20 left to go. Second period. Renegades clear it. The Mooseheads regain control. Bit of a sloppy pass, not there to take it cleanly. Mooseheads will still have it. And now shot in. Cleared up by the Renegades. And that's going to be an icing call on the Renegades. Oh, no, they didn't call it. Guess the Renegades were the first closest to the ball. Good eye on the referee. Good battle on the wall. And Mooseheads won the battle. Now behind the net, up the wall. Good stretch pass. And delayed call, I believe, a trip on the play. Wasn't sure if that maybe a penalty. Not too sure what the play is here. Penalty shot, says the referee. Wasn't sure on that call, but didn't think it was a clear break, but that's the referee's call. It's penalty shot. See if the Mooseheads can get on the board. Can't say I've seen a penalty shot in women's hockey yet this season or yet since I've been commentating. It's always an exciting part of hockey though, the penalty shot. See what the women have up their sleeve here. And she'll bring it in slow. And with the move, and it scores! A little bit of a sneaky deke there. Goaltender bit, and we've got a penalty shot goal. Nice deke, better goal. Goaltender bit at the wrong time, and she tucked it in backhand. Got a 1-0 lead for the Mooseheads on the penalty shot. And back underway, Mooseheads win the draw. Now 1-0 lead for them off the penalty shot. Got another take a shot on net, was blocked in the feet. Ball's kept in, good pinch by the Mooseheads defender. Pass up front to Hamilton, that's in her feet. Tried to take a backhand pass back into the corner, now Renegades have it. Intercepted by Hamilton. Pass up front, Hamilton, shot, off a stick. Good curl back, Mooseheads down low. Now behind the net. Pass up front, Hamilton shot. Oh, it goes wide. Plays good battle down low. Ball squirts up front. Shot. Oh, just off his shoulder and wide. Mooseheads half wall down low. Good cycle. They're cycling down low to defeat them. Good pass. Shot. Rebound. Oh, better stop. Goaltender. Hamilton now. Plays it to herself behind the net. Pass out front. Nobody there. Kept in by the Mooseheads. Their cycle game's been really good this evening. Ball was in behind there. Oh, pops out front. Renegades first that ball, though, back at the point. Shot. And scores. Not sure if that hit Hamilton on the way through. But regardless, we've got a 2-0 lead for the Mooseheads. .7:44 left to go, second period. We've got a 2-0 lead for the Victoria Mooseheads. Currently, the game-winning goal will be off a penalty shot, which in ball hockey you do not see as often as you would think. But regardless, still 2-0 lead here, Mooseheads. Mooseheads now at center. Stretch pass. Tried to make another pass across, nobody there to take it. Renegades found on the pass again. Now up. Good play. Shot in off a referee, off a foot. Play still at center. Mooseheads win that battle at center. And now dump down. Mooseheads will go on to the forecheck, 2 on. Good play there to block that pass on the wall. Pass across, nobody there to take it. And Mooseheads keep it in at center. Possible break. She ran out of gas. Dumped it down. Mooseheads have it behind their net. Now up the wall. No pressure. Now Mooseheads at their own line. Pass the center. Good play. And Mooseheads will get in the zone. Drop back shot. Just goes wide behind the net. Ball's now in the back corner. Half wall. Tried to make a sneaky pass down low. It was now loose in the feet. Renegades lose the ball behind the net. And I believe goalie covered up for the whistle, or yeah. That's oh, sorry, the net came off. So an automatic whistle. Still an offensive zone draw coming up for the Mooseheads with their top line, I believe, coming out again. This line cycled the ball really well tonight. Been really all over it. See if they can generate another scoring chance. And one forward. Hamilton tries to take a drop pass back there. No one there to take it. Good active stick by Mooseheads defender to poke it ahead. Chip now, chipped ahead. Renegades will try to clear. Goes off the glass. And they will get it out. Renegades will chase it down on the forward check. Mooseheads first to it on the ball. Now behind their net. Curls back. Good stretch pass at the wall to get away from that pressure. Another good stretch pass. Hamilton will take it cleanly. She'll run it in. Shot. Glove save. No, tried to get her a rebound. And Renegades clear. Not far enough. Mooseheads will dump it back down. Mooseheads just relentless on this forecheck. Pass up front. Hamilton taking it cleanly. Shot. Oh, it just goes wide off a stick. Hamilton's had lots of chances tonight. I'd say she's probably the player of the game so far, in my opinion. Been all relentless on the forecheck, on the back check, and just in the offensive zone in general. Renegades having a hard time generating a lot of offense right now. Good stretch pass up to the blue line. She'll take it cleanly. Shot. And it goes wide. Renegades will be on first on the ball. Wrapped behind the net. Ball will squirt out front and tried to take a shot and fanned on it and missed. Renegades will chase it down. Hamilton now on the forecheck. And Renegades will clear it up the wall, but now taken back by the Mooseheads at their own blue line. Lots of time. Good stretch pass to Hamilton. Tried to make a pass across. Was intercepted by the Renegades defender. And now Mooseheads will gain the zone again. Very loose ball in the feet this evening so far. A lot of balls in the feet. Now Renegades will clear. And shouldn't be an icing call if she's going to beat that ball. Yeah, good call on the referee, no icing. Ball will come up front. Nobody there. Now ball is shot down. I believe that's an icing call on the Mooseheads. A little bit of pressure there by the Renegades. Let's see if they can generate a shot to get a goal here. 3:43 left to go in the game. We got a 2-0 lead for the Victoria Mooseheads. If there's any of you watching that do follow any sort of hockey, the Mooseheads kind of resemble the old Manitoba Moose. Mooseheads win the ball. Bit of an awkward play there. Hope the girl's okay. She's all right. Mooseheads at center. Chipped ahead. Or tried to chip it ahead, was blocked. My mistake. It's hard to see. Renegades chip it. Shot. Off a leg into the corner. And Mooseheads will come up. Good chase. Loses the ball on her feet at center. Ball's loose in the slot. Now bounced out of the zone. Mooseheads now hopefully get to center and they'll chip it down. And goaltender will cover up just to be safe on the whistle. 2:40 left to go. Pretty balanced game actually so far as structure of the game and overall flow of the play has been really, really good both ends. Mooseheads has just had the better offensive power this evening. But don't take anything from the Renegades either, though they've been pretty solid in their own right. Just haven't been able to generate a lot. Renegades will try to clear. And pushed ahead. Past center. Now Mooseheads defender will pick it up in her own end. Just gonna look ahead. Good stretch pass up. You also got to watch that bounce in this ball on this floor. You got to be careful you don't pinch too hard or else it's going to go over your stick. Tried to make a sneaky play with her stick, didn't work. Mooseheads intercept. 4-on-2. Tried to make a deke herself, didn't work. And again, Hamilton on the back check disrupts that play. And Renegades will try to get into the zone. They do so. Renegades shot. Blocked. Another shot up front. And ball was squared out to Mooseheads. No, at their own blue line. Just going to chip it for Hamilton to chase after. And she'll chase her own play into the corner. Back shot. We'll go wide. See if they'll start their cycle. And they will do so. Hamilton now in the corner. Last minute of play in the second period. 2-0 lead for the Mooseheads. Loses the ball on the cycle. Renegades now. Tried to make a chip play ahead. Intercepted by the Mooseheads. Mooseheads just relentless with their forward check, back check. Their overall game tonight's been relentless. Plays at center. Now punch into the offensive zone. Now we'll pop out to center. Mooseheads. Good move at the line. Tried to make a chip play to herself, didn't work. And I believe that was down with a high stick. And now back at the point in center. Sorry, my mistake. In the feet. Mooseheads come up with it. 9 seconds left to go. Curls back. Nobody there to help her right now. Takes a shot. Goes wide. And that's going to do it. Good solid effort by the Mooseheads to take this game over the Renegades. We'll be back for Game 3 shortly. We've got the Fire Angels and the Queens of the Stick. Game 3 of the evening coming up shortly.